Okay, so God tells us to strive for being wise and good and innocent unto evil. But, it's like it's such a, it sounds like such a serious work, doesn't it? I mean, think about it. We have talked about learning the Word of God. We have talked about prayer. We have talked about, well, first of all, making the decision to actually apply your heart to wisdom and not just live by default, not just go with the natural flow of things, not just stay in all the evil that you have learned in life to be wise in, and to change that. And it's like is it really something that and why? It's just basically a very pragmatic why. And in James 3:13, actually, James is dealing with this, and he's saying that there is great and very good fruit from above when we walk in that wisdom. So let me just read these verses, and maybe that's all this morning. Joel Day is just reading these verses. So James 3 from 13. Who is a wise man and endued with knowledge among you? Let him show out of good conversation his works with meekness of wisdom. So that's amazing fruit, isn't it? Like your conduct of life is good, and there is meekness of wisdom in it. It's not the constant anger and reaction, but there is meekness but wisdom, not naivete, and not being a pushover, but meekness of wisdom. So next verse. But if you have bitter envying and strife in your hearts, glory not and lie not against the truth. So this is where we are not growing in the way of wisdom. This wisdom descends not from above, but is earthly, sensual, devilish. So for where envying and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work. So these are the fruits of us being wise unto evil. There is confusion, there is envying, there is strife, there is rage, there is bitterness. Yikes! It's like, of course, it's worth learning to be wise unto good. So verse 17. But the wisdom that is from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality, without hypocrisy. And the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace of them that make peace. Wow, what a great little meditation this portion is, and I do encourage you to meditate on it more than I having these short few minutes here with you. But just to consider that, who wouldn't want that fruit? Purity, peaceability, gentleness. Easily entreated, mercifulness, and no partiality, no hypocrisy, and just think of it. I just need to choose to say in my heart, yes, Lord, I desire to grow with you in wisdom. And if I choose that, I pray for that, I go to the Word of God for that, I make daily decisions to apply that as much as I understand how. What will happen is these fruits will be borne out in our lives. That's the promise of these verses. So isn't that awesome? Isn't that a really small price to pay to get all of these awesome things in our lives? Yeah, I think it is. So God bless your day with that.